I want to start today by introducing you to somebody pretty special to me. This is Emma. I met Emma when I was a freshman at the University of Central Florida. Go Knights! Yeah, I hear some Knights in here, I love it. And I was in our student union, and at the time I was part of this program called Lead Scholars. We had this separate area in the student union, and I would go in there, to be honest, to use their computer because you could print for free and you got their paper for free, and it was a big deal. So I'm sitting there on the computer, and I start to hear a mom, and there's a group of students in the corner, and I'm typing, and I start to hear about Emma. And Emma's there, and at the time, she's about this age. She's maybe like 3 or so. Emma had her first open heart surgery when her heart was the size of her fist when she was a few weeks old at Arnold Palmer Hospital. She went on to receive other multiple heart open surgeries and had 4 of them by the time she was 4. I am sitting at my computer and I have slowly started to shift. My attention span is not on my paper. It's on this precious little girl and her mom. And then the student ambassador starts to talk about this program, Dance Marathon. Has anybody ever done Dance Marathon before? Yes, lots of hands. For those of you that aren't familiar, it is this crazy student-run program at over 100 universities across the country where you get together and they can be 12 to 24 plus hours long where you stand, and every hour on the hour, you do a morale dance together that's choreographed and you raise funds for your local Children's Miracle Network hospital. So Emma was there with her mom to share the story to get students involved. Now, I was fully turned around in my chair by this point. But then I came back to the computer and I was like, what is Children's Miracle Network? What is Arnold Palmer Hospital? And what the heck is a dance marathon? Is this something that I want to be a part of? Lo and behold, I sure did. I not only became a participant the first year in the program, but then I signed up and joined the executive board for 3 years in college, and it became my introduction to philanthropy, and I got to dance and bounce around with Emma. Emma now, this is from around 2008. That was her last surgery. She's doing great. And now, from the time that I was 18 years old to now 33 years old, every single time I see this balloon at a Publix, at a Costco, at an IHOP, any one of their corporate partners, I will always donate to Children's Miracle Network hospitals. I want to go through this process. I do this in my own business. This is not a just nonprofit thing. This is businesses in general. Don't worry about taking a screenshot of this. I'm going to actually, here, I'll just put it up right now. Go take scan the QR code. It will give you that grid in an Excel, in a Google spreadsheet so that you can download it. So I'm going to go through this process of this grid with what happened to me and my experience becoming a donor with Children's Miracle Network hospitals. So you can kind of see how it works. And you can flesh this out for any different type of situation or goal that you have. So it's not just a one-time thing that you would do. Depending on the situation that you're in, you might edit it, and might iterate it. So we're gonna take me from the awareness phase, and we wanna get me to making a decision to give, or in this case, signing up for Dance Marathon. So as awareness, what was I thinking, what was I feeling? A, I could not believe that all of this was happening to this little girl, Emma. So what did I do? Putting myself right, we're in our donors' heads. I started to research, what is Children's Miracle Network hospitals? What is Dance Marathon? Where did I go to do the research? I went on Google, and at the time, Facebook, that was the primary channel in college, and I was asking fellow college students about the event that were in me and my surrounding, right? So if you're doing this for a gala, it might be a different situation versus purely online. Now, what did they need to do to get me to take the next step? They needed to provide me with the right content to excite me about the possibility of participating. So I left that session for which, right, I had no idea about any of this until I walked into that building and I was working on a paper. I wasn't even thinking about donating or joining this crazy program or becoming my college experience. So then I was like, okay, I'm considering it. I'm excited to learn more. But what's the commitment? Is this fun? Are my friends gonna do it? What am I gonna do next? I'm gonna watch some videos. I want to see what the experience was like the past couple of years. And I'm going to watch them on social media. I'm going to watch them on their website. So to move me along, are they going to provide me with the right answers to my questions on their site? Do I have the detailed responses do I need? How long does this last? Is there food? Is there good music? Right? They're going to send me some follow-up emails. They're going to get me kind of like pumped, right? And then retarget me on social media. So lastly, I'm feeling pretty good now. It's been a few weeks. I'm getting pretty excited. It looks really fun from all the videos last time. I'm totally ready to rally my friends together. So all I need to do is sign up. I'm going to go to their website to do that. And this is the monumental moment. Will I do it? Will I actually sign up? And I think this area is where so many times we get lost in the motion of everything else we have going on, and we forget, is this a seamless, easy, simple moment for me? Or is it going to be really complicated to register? Am I going to hit a bunch of bumps? Is there going to be friction? Can I not view it properly on mobile? Is it going to ask me a million questions that I'm not wanting to answer? Like all of the things. Or is it going to be simple? And then once I sign up, which is what Courtney was talking about cultivation, don't just leave me hanging. Like, are you going to continue to get me pumped and excited for what I just signed up for? So this is a process that you can take and you can utilize in your organization for events or for volunteers or just for your standard online, somebody coming to your website for the first time. What happens? Where are you leading them when they go on a blog post that they hit on your site? Really think through that journey that you want to create for them. So think about, do you know your donor's journey? At each stage, how are you interacting with them? And is the right call to action there? Is the right thing appropriate? Is it available? So really think about developing your content buckets to align with each individual decision that someone needs to make. And so this is key. I'm going to jump into my social media wheelhouse here for a second.